This is a national duty.
I wonder how you feel today about whether your work as a journalist and the work of all the other brave journalists in Gaza has made a difference. My own view is that it has made a huge difference, but is that how it feels to you?
I think media is a weapon. That's why Israel prevented the foreign journalists to come to Gaza. Despite that, they used to say that the Palestinian journalists are liars, exaggerate, not accurate, fake news, not. Okay, if the Palestinian journalists are not balanced and liars, let the foreign journalists to get in Gaza. But they refuse. It is one of the signals that ceasefire is fragile. That's why Israel is still preventing the foreign journalists from coming to Gaza. I have to say what is running on the ground. This is a national duty. It is not just a job. I have to tell the world what is running to my people here. I have to say the truth because I believe that uh, lots of media main outlets are controlled by Zionist lobby. The UK government, they know everything. They know exactly what is running in Gaza, but they are biased to Israel. They have intelligence. They have their diplomatic and non-diplomatic channels, and they know exactly. Even I hear that civilians, UK civilians planes participated on the war on Gaza, looking for hostages. The truth, the whole truth, has not been said yet. Rebuilding even our dreams.
It seems to me that it was pressure from British people, ordinary people in the UK, that ultimately led the UK government to recognize the state of Palestine. It was a step, it was a first step. The question is, what should we be demanding that our government does now? What is the most important thing that we should be asking the British government to do to begin the process of rescue and healing and rebuilding and justice for Palestine?
Thank you. First of all, I appreciate and send my big thanks to the ordinary people in UK who went in demonstrations calling for ending war. We appreciate them. Big thanks for them, for those people who were against genocide, against starvation, especially during starvation, because lots of people died because of hunger. Regarding UK government, please put pressure on Israel to allow access more food aid. Help us, help the Palestinian by supporting us in implementing the international law at ICC and ICJ. Don't give Israel political immunity. Let them be sued. You are a shield. The UK government, the UK parliament, and the US, of course, strong shield that the Israeli extremist government are using to protect them from international law. So please strip them from this shield. Let law be implemented. Please help us in strengthening the ceasefire, and don't let Netanyahu and the Israeli extremist government to violate the ceasefire. Please help us more food aid. Help us to rebuild the future of our kids by rebuilding hospitals, infrastructure, and schools. These are the main points. And also help us to get rid of hateness. When I see videos of Israeli soldiers, how much of hatred I see. We believe that the UK is one of the great countries in the world. That's why a phone call from 10 Downing Street is stronger than the UN charity, like the signature of Trump. Anyway, we need them to help us by supporting us by strengthening the ceasefire, not to let the Israeli extremist government to violate it, like what happened in the truce of January. Please help us in rebuilding the future of our kids by rebuilding schools, infrastructure, and hospitals, healthcare system. And please help us in rebuilding even our dreams, because my kids now they are thinking just to escape from Gaza. Please help us to go back to our houses. Imagine before the 7th of October, we had dreams to return back to our houses in Betima and Brer. Now our dream is going to back to Jabalia. Imagine. And maybe in the future, if the Israelis violate the ceasefire again, maybe we'll kick out to Rafah to the south, and our dream will be our dream is to go back to Gaza. So after decades, the dreams are reduced. Why? The NATO, including UK, of course, help Ukraine like this. I do not call the UK to fight Israel. No, I do not call them to use hard power. No, just soft power, politically, financially. That's it.